It's an unusual name when you drive by it. But to understand why it's here, we need to travel back in time. In the early 20th century, an engineer named E.D. Balcom joined investors H.R. Morrow, Joe, and John Ray to form an irrigation company in West Texas. Well, the names of four men would later turn the page in history that brings us what we call today Balmorhea.
So originally, when the springs were discovered by some of the Hispanic and Anglo settlers of the area, they started irrigating their crops from the springs.
During the Great Depression, families had very little. There wasn't enough money, food, or jobs. But then in 1933, the Civilian Conservation Corps was created. It gave jobs and skills to men who were able to work on conservation projects. One of those projects was what Mexican farmers called the Solomon Springs. They dug the first canals by hand and then used the water to irrigate the crops, which takes us right here to one of the world's largest spring-fed pools.
This is one of the wet places in West Texas. So West Texas obviously is very, very arid.
Today, it's become one of the biggest hotspots for West Texans, even for first-time visitors from out of town.
Well, we're from Florida. So we love to swim. And then we went on a hunt of all the state parks in Texas, and it was the closest one. And open. Yeah, that's important. Yeah.
That's right. After a 2-year hiatus of park upgrades and renovations, the park's pool is now open for business. But don't just drive there. Visitor capacity is so large, they're taking reservations, with close to 650 people visiting a day.
We have had such high visitation because everybody is really wanting to get back outside again.
And who would have thought? You could scuba dive in the desert. Deep down, 25 feet into Balmorhea's pool, it certainly feels like you're not in West Texas anymore.
Just being able to swim with fishes and turtles and things like that is really cool to a lot of people.
So dive deep into West Texas history and nature. It might be worth taking the plunge. I'm Jelena Okazaki. Catch us next time on The Basin Buzz.